ain't gon' lie, girl, I can't front. Girl, I'm so proud of you. You kept it together, girl, after all that shit you been through. Look at you now, good job at the graduate school. If nobody noticed the work you put in, shout it, just know that I do.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like what you see here today, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the family, join the gang, give this video a thumbs up. Chat with me in the comments below. I definitely want to know what you guys think of this video. Have you guys used any of the products that I use, that I recommended? If you have some recommendations of your own, let me know. Even if they're not for newborns. My girl is about to be 5 months, so she's not a newborn anymore, so I'm always looking for new mommy products to try. So again, if you guys have any recommendations, of course, leave them in the comments below. And you know your girl is recording with that natural lighting, as I love, so if it goes in and out, that is why. So for the most part, all the items that I'm going to mention today, I do have to physically show you guys right here, but for the items that I don't physically have on me, I will insert a picture so you guys can see. And I do have a list in my notes, so I'm just gonna go by the list in my notes, and I'm gonna be comparing some of these items to some more hyped up items. We had both, and I'm gonna tell y'all which ones we actually used and why and all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the first item I'm going to mention today is this long boppy. I don't think it's really called a boppy. I'm not exactly sure what it's actually called. It is a bit dirty, y'all, because she has not used this since she was like 2 months. But in them early coming home from the hospital stages, this was a lifesaver. Now, I want to compare this to the Halo bassinet because we were fiending for that type of bassinet. At first, my mom was going to buy the bassinet. We went to Bye Bye Baby, and they had way cheaper bassinets, but I insisted on the Halo bassinet, y'all. But the specific one I wanted, they didn't have in store. So I was gonna order it online, but like that same day or the day after, it just so happened my boyfriend's grandfather actually already ordered her the Halo bassinet, so my mom didn't have to get it. But I said that to point out the fact that there were cheaper bassinets in the store, but I insisted on the Halo bassinet, which runs for about $250 to $300, y'all. Not worth it at all. This bad boy, however, on Amazon was maybe like $40 to $60. I don't remember the exact price. It was on our registry. His grandmother got it for us. But yes, lifesaver. So boom, when she first got home from the hospital, of course I tried to use the Halo bassinet, you know, this expensive gift I really wanted. Had it slid up right next to the bed, okay, and the outer bar actually bends, so when you lean into it, it bends down and you can easily access the baby. But Kaia did not like that bassinet at all, and I understand why completely. So the mattress on it was really uncomfortable, really hard, real firm. Let me say, it wasn't hard, it was really firm, and she did not like it. She would not sleep in it. But her crib, as y'all can see behind me, actually came with a changing table, and the changing table had a mattress, which is a lot more, you know, plush and soft. So I actually would put that mattress in the bassinet, and it was a little better. She was sleeping it a little more, but it still wasn't cutting it. Like, she wouldn't stay asleep in it for long. So after a while we used this. So my whole thing with Kaia sleeping in the bed with us, I was so afraid that one of us would roll over onto her, or she would roll over and get into our cracks and crevices and, God forbid, suffocate herself, something like that. So I didn't want her sleeping in the bed with us. But with this was a game changer, y'all. So she would sleep in this, and I would put it in between us, so you know, we roll over, we're gonna feel the bumpers of this before we get to her. So it's like, okay, we're moving too far, and vice versa. She wasn't going nowhere because she would hit the bumps of this, if that makes sense, or whatever. So yes, and then she was easily accessible throughout the night, because that was one of the main reasons I wanted the bassinet. Because I mean, she had a crib, so it's like, what do you really need the bassinet for? The sun is doing some stuff, so it's all in my face. I'm sorry, y'all, please excuse that, but melanin popping or whatever. But so yeah, that was my whole thing with wanting the bassinet, so she would be right there. Because at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, when you done went through half of your sleep realm cycle, you're tired, y'all. So my camera makes the crib look a lot closer to the bed than it really is. But like I said, at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, it's a travel to have to get out of bed, walk over there, tend to, you know, it's a lot. So with the bassinet, her being right there, but this even more clutch, because she's literally, I don't have to open my eyes, yo, because 9 times out of 10 she would whine because her pacifier fell out of her mouth. So I don't even have to open my eyes. I could just reach my hand, find her mouth, and she'll suck it out of my hand, you know what I'm saying? Here's this lighting, y'all, and I'm So yeah, I would highly recommend this. I'm gonna also try, if not the same day this video is up, within the week, okay, remind me in the comments if I don't do it, but I'm going to try to link everything that I mentioned in this video, because all of this stuff was either on our registry or we bought it ourselves. So definitely highly recommend. And also my whole thing was, I never wanted Kaia to be the child that wants to sleep in their parents' bed all the time and will not sleep in their crib at all. So now my sister, almost being 5 months, y'all, she does faithfully sleep in her own crib by herself. Granted, I do bring her in the bed with me around like 7 o'clock in the morning after my boyfriend already left. But from 11 p.m. till 7 a.m. she's in that crib by herself, chilling as she should. So, but for the earlier stages, I highly recommend this. Or if you do want to go the bassinet route, a cheaper bassinet, there was, when I was doing the whole transition thing, because I didn't want her to stay in the bed with us forever, I would put this in her crib, because after a while she did get used to the feel of this, that she didn't really want to be in her crib. So I would put this in the crib, and then we slowly transition, taking her out of this and getting her into her crib. But now, like I said, my sister's in the crib and she's chilling. Okay. So my next item is the regular Boppy. So y'all, this has been an essential from day one. Like till this day, we still use it. So this is one of those, y'all, my light is okay. Little YouTuber advice: don't film, but like, it's giving though. But don't film videos when the sun be doing what it does. Like, film either really early in the day or film after the sun already set. But I just love natural lighting, and early in the day Kaia be doing too much, so I can't really do that. But anyways, we just gonna keep going, make it do what it does. So yeah, this regular Boppy, basically it's just like a lounge chair for the babies. Like, you don't want to have them just laying flat on the couch, laying flat on the bed. So this is just something for her to chill in. Literally, that's all she does. She chills in it. This was very useful when she was too small for the mama room. Even though, like, 2 months after us having the mama room, after her, you know, being home, I learned that there is an infant insert for the mama room. But at that point, she didn't really need it. She wasn't, you know, that small anymore. And when she was too small for her little chair that she also uses faithfully. So it's between, she uses this, the Mama-Roo, and the chair faithfully. She much rather prefers this and the chair. I'll show you guys how the chair actually looks. It's not a chair, but it's like a chair. The Mama-Roo, she be real iffy with it. And what I tried to do with the Mama-Roo, because when I got it, my friend Trinea, she actually got it for Kaia. My aunts, both of them, I'm stuttering like crazy. Both of my aunts had Mama-Roos for their babies as well, and they both said that their babies hated it. So instantly when she came home from the hospital, we would put her in there, because I was like, I want her to get accustomed to it. I want her to like it. She loved it as a newborn. Now, one, she don't like that little spinny thing in her face, that black. You know, I'm gonna try to close my blinds and see if that does something, but I feel like it's also gonna interfere with my lighting. Why didn't I do that from the start? It honestly does not look bad at all, and the lines is kind of gone besides right here. Anyways, yeah, so now she don't like that little spinny black and white thing. Like, it catches her attention and it'll stop her from whining for a little bit, but after a while she's like, all right, get this thing out of my face. So I'll be turning it and she just be watching TV in it. But it's a hit or miss. Like, some days she likes it, some days she doesn't, but it's useful for the most part. When we don't feel like rocking her, I put her in that and let it rock her. But yeah, Boppy, definitely an essential. You'll need this for your baby to just be chilling with you, okay? Whether it's in the bed, in the living room, this thing goes everywhere. So a Boppy. So the next items on my list kind of go hand in hand. I'm gonna start with my breast pump. So this is the pump I use. It is the Meta Finesse. Y'all, when I was still in the hospital, the breast what is it called, breastfeed, it's not, the lactation specialist, she came in to talk to me or whatever, and she had asked me, she was like, oh, do you want you know, a breast pump that your insurance paid for? And at first, y'all, I was gonna say no. Like, till you actually start breastfeeding, you don't know how essential a breast pump is, especially for those times I had went somewhere overnight and forgot this pump, y'all. You don't realize how much of a lifesaver and how much of a necessity it is if you are breastfeeding. So thank God I did say yes, because let me tell you about the most recent story. When we went to Disney World, y'all, It's not even that I be forgetting the pump. I bring the pump every time. I should have brought all the pieces so I can actually show you guys. But this specific pump, it comes with the actual pump part that does the suction. But in order for it to do the suction, you put something at the top that is like a gummy almost. And I always leave the gummy pieces at home because like they're so small and then you just like twist a bottle for the milk to go into. But I always leave the gummy pieces at home. So when we went to Disney, I left those pieces at home. So I had to manually squeeze my breast into bottles to get like for the majority of the trip, because me actually squeezing one, it took a lot of work and it was kind of painful. So I just would put her on the boob more often than not, which when we're at home I actually pump and give her bottles so I can actually see what she's getting. But yeah, that's not the first time that I left a piece to the pump home. So yeah, but I also winded up getting very engorged and backed up. So like having this pump on hand is a pump period on hand is very a necessity for all my breastfeeding mamas. And then also we went to Walmart. Our friend was like, oh, why don't you just buy a new pump, when I had mentioned how I left my pump at home. I was like, girl, do you know, mind you, at this point I didn't know how much a pump was, but I'm like, girl, do you know how much a pump costs? I just assumed it was expensive because you have the option for insurance to cover it for you. And they are expensive, y'all. Walmart, they had a pump for $200. I was like, I'm not paying $200 for a pump out here because I have one. I just left that at home. So yeah, it's expensive. If you do have the option for insurance to cover it, I highly recommend. Mind y'all, boom, I also have the Haka, the manual pumps that you don't got to plug in or nothing. You just squeeze and put it on. I do not like them at all. Mind y'all, I was fiending for it while I was pregnant, but now I hate them. First of all, it hurts. Two, nothing really comes out. I don't recommend the Haka. Get you a electronic pump. Okay. So my next item that I am recommending is a bottle warmer. This is the Avent brand. We do have another bottle warmer. I'm not sure of the brand, but we do not like that one at all, so I'm recommending the Avent one. Real simple to use. And it gets hot, y'all. It gets hot. So as we're warming up the bottle, we shake it and then put it in. Because like you'll have the bottle in here and then to touch, it'll be burning hot. But when you shake it up and then pour the milk will still be cold. So periodically you do need to shake the milk. So yeah, a little bottle warmer. Even though I breastfeed, like I said, I do prefer to pump into bottles and give her those bottles. So to reheat your breast milk. Oh, another thing that I don't have here, but as a breastfeeding mother, I would also recommend the freezer storage baggies. You can also put them in the fridge, just somewhere to store your breast milk. So you know, them days when you do want to go out and have a couple of drinks or so, or even when you're dropping off your child to her grandmother or something, spend a day with a family member, you are breastfeeding, but your breast be on you, so they gonna need some food. So the storage baggies are a way to store your breast milk. When I first left the hospital, they gave me hella little plastic bottles. If you guys watch my early vlogs from when I first gave birth, y'all remember me talking about them and I was trying to find them. I found them and they was hella expensive, y'all. For like 50 of those bottles, it was like $70. I can't remember the exact numbers and stuff, but they was expensive. I was like, oh, I'm gonna stick to my little baggies. But the container, I did really like the containers that the hospital gave me, but they also don't hold as much milk. But I did like them because they was easier to heat up when it was time, because they was already in the form of a bottle. Whereas the bags, originally I was freezing them flat so I had more space in my freezer, but now I gotta freeze them standing up because it's easier to put in my bottle warmer. So yeah, next, this is for anybody using bottles, which is all of us mothers, whether if you breastfeed or bottle feed. Okay, you need one of these, because how you gonna clean your bottle? So there are times, because she has a lot of bottles, there are times that I just put the bottles in the dishwasher, but taking them out, they still don't be as clean. Like I see little spots and all of that, and I don't like that. You need something that's gonna get in all them cracks and crevices, so you need something like this. The other one we have is like this, but then it got a sponge at the tip, which is really the one that I mainly use. I just opened this one when we went to Disney. But get you an actual bottle cleaner. This actually looks like the toilet bowl cleaner, but no, get you the bottle cleaner thing. And to go hand in hand with cleaning your bottles, get you a bottle sterilizer. I use this for the bottles and the pieces of my breast pump. So basically you just put a bit of water in here, put it in the microwave, and then all that steam and stuff is gonna sterilize it real good. Make sure you know all them germs is dead, and that's on that. So I think that's all of my bottle and feeding things that I'm recommending. So this next item, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, we don't use it that often, but the times that we do use it, I'm like, yo, this is really convenient. Like, I really love this thing, but we don't really need to use it that often. It's this little baby monitor camera. We actually have 2 of these. One of my friends had gifted us this off of our registry, and then another one of my friends ordered us another one. That one is still in the box, being that we don't really use this one, and we don't really use it because we're always in the same room as Kaia. But I feel like when she gets older, this is really gonna come in clutch. Like when she gets to that toddler stage where she can crawl out of her crib and whatnot, it's gonna come in clutch, because I'm gonna need to see her crawling out her crib, or if we're leaving her in a room to play by herself, this is gonna come in clutch. But as a newborn, as an infant, one of us is always with her unless she's asleep, the door is open. She'll cry before she moves, and this thing does you can detect sound too, but only while you're on the app. So yeah, it's more of a preference for motion, but you can also talk through it. So it's an app that you download on your phone, and then you can see what the baby's doing. You can talk through it, so I can talk on my phone and it'll come through the monitor, so wherever the baby's at, they'll be able to hear me. And again, like I said, I feel like it'll be more used when she gets older, because she'll be able to understand. I'll see her doing something on the camera and I'll be like, stop, like, no, and she'll hear me and things like that. But yeah, and this thing was really cheap. I think it was like $30. Like I said, it was on our registry, and I'm gonna try to link everything below. Yeah, so when I found a little $30 baby monitor, I was like, all right, let me throw this on the registry and see what it's hitting for. Being that most baby monitors go for like $200 and up, this is really good for like $30. So this baby monitor, I would recommend if you're really interested in a baby monitor, because it's so cheap. So the next item I recommend, I do not physically have because it is so big. It is her stroller. So we have the Nuna stroller. I think it's the Nuna My Mix, something like that. I don't know. Originally, I was looking into getting the Duna stroller, right? I saw an ad for it one day, and I'm like, yo, that is so convenient. Like, the car seat literally turns into the stroller, so like it's all one piece, really convenient. Which when we was in Disney, I was like, damn, like having that stroller really would have been in clutch, because it would have saved so much space. But no, we had the car seat, and then we had her actual stroller piece that it connects to the car seat. Anyways, I do not regret not getting the Duna at all, because after we got the stroller that, I think it was actually before we got the stroller that we have now, I seen the Duna in person, y'all, and it's a waste of money. Okay, $500 sounded so good, because it's like, yo, like, it's a stroller and a car seat in one. It's so convenient. Don't get me wrong, it is super convenient, but it is super small. Like, that stroller looks like a stroller for a baby doll. Like, Kaia's gonna grow up and be a kid, and she's gonna have a, what they call, not My Little, what do they call, new alive, baby alive. She's gonna have a little baby alive. It looks like the stroller for a baby alive. Okay, so that's why I changed my mind about it. I was like, yeah, no, that stroller is super small. No. So we winded up getting the Nuna My Mix. I think that's the subcategory for it. We was in Nordstrom one day, and they had a bunch of them on display, but we specifically got this one because the car seat is actually one of the world's lightest car seats. And to me, that thing's still heavy, but apparently to my mom and my boyfriend, they're like, no, like, considering how car seats normally are, it is really light. And her car seat snaps onto her stroller. If I remember, I'm gonna try to insert a visual of how the whole car seat works. So it came with 2 pieces. It's the car seat that you can have as a stroller while she's still small, and then it's the second piece for when she gets a little bigger. It's not I don't think it's a car seat, which I do need to look into, because when she no longer can fit inside this car seat, we're gonna need to get her a new car seat, unless this second piece turns into a car seat, which I really don't think it does. But yeah, the second piece for when they're like 1 year old, 2 years old, like when they outgrow the car seat, this other stroller piece is for the stroller. I don't know if that's making sense, but Nuna My Mix stroller, I recommend. I want to say it was like, I can't even give you a price. I don't know how much it was, but y'all can look it up. I'll try to link it below. And yeah, recommend that stroller. I do not recommend the Doona at all. So next I'm going to do our diaper bags. Yes, me and my boyfriend got separate diaper bags. I'll show you his first. So this is his diaper bag that somebody got him, and then this is my diaper bag that was on my actual registry. My diaper bag is cuter, I know, but yes, this is definitely a necessity for my traveling mamas that go out and do something, because where else you gonna put the baby stuff? You don't want to put it in your purse now, do you? So this is my cute little diaper bag. You see it got her little Disney thing attached to it. But my boyfriend's diaper bag, what I will say, because this is also going to tie into another essential item that I believe you need. It's actually in the living room. Okay, his diaper bag came with a changing mat, y'all, which makes sense. When you're on the go and you need to change your baby diaper, you don't want to just, like in the bathrooms and stuff, how they do have the changing tables. I was not, and I was never just laying Kaia on that dirty table. No. So the changing mat, you can lay it over top of that and then change her on that, and of course you can wash it when you get home, things like that. But it also definitely comes in clutch when you're at home. Like I mentioned earlier, her crib does come with a changing table, but we do not use the changing table, y'all, because we're barely in the bedroom. Like, we're always in the living room, so we ultimately change her out there. Now I don't know what kind of couch y'all got, and I don't really know what kind of couch we got neither as far as the material goes. Like, it feels like velvet, but it's not velvet. I don't remember the name of the material, but let me just say it can get wet, okay? It's not a leather couch, and this goes for mattresses, all that good stuff. So it has been a couple of times we're changing her diaper and she'll pee. The mat will catch that so it don't get into my couch and the couch soak it up, okay? Especially now that she's at the stage where her pee smells like pee. You know, when she was a newborn, it ain't really smell like nothing, but now her pee smell like pee. And also when she's pooping, when we're changing a poopy diaper, definitely put the change mat underneath just to be safe, so that no poop gets anywhere but on her diaper and on the mat if need be. So highly recommend a changing mat station of some sort. Preferably a mat that can be rolled up, because like I said, it would be what's the word I'm looking for? Portable? I don't know. You can take it places is what I'm trying to say. So the fact that his diaper bag came with one that's the only up he has on my diaper bag. All right, so yeah, so his diaper bag, my diaper bag. You need a diaper bag and you need a changing mat. So next on my list is this baby Eucerin. So Kaia is actually out of her little baby acne stage, but when it first came amok, my boyfriend had really bad acne as a baby, and eczema as a baby, and he has it now. His little brother has it. So my boyfriend's mom was kind of like, okay, maybe some of this could be eczema, because like her face was breaking out, but like her face was also kind of discolored. She had dry patches. So we would use this, y'all, and the baby acne went away, the dry patches went away, and this is my go-to face lotion for her. So while on her body, I may use Aveeno, or depending on how I'm feeling from time to time, I do use the Johnson & Johnson. But for her face, I only use this on her face, and I apply it every time before we go out, especially with it being so cold outside. So yeah, this baby Eucerin eczema relief body cream, highly recommend if you're experiencing eczema, dry spots. You can try it on baby acne, because that makes me wonder, like, was it baby acne or was it just eczema? Because eczema can also what's the word, break out like breakouts, if that makes sense to y'all. Like, yeah, y'all know what I'm trying to say. So you can try it on baby acne. It's lotion, so I don't think it'll really hurt. Next on my list is this baby Caddy. So like I said, we do spend majority of our time in the living room, but all of her baby stuff is either in her crib, because it also has drawers on the side, or in the second room. But when we in the living room chilling, you know, that's kind of a walk, that's a trip. Don't want to do all of that. So this baby Caddy literally has all the essentials we would need while we're out there. So on this side, I keep some diapers, some wipes, and here's some hair stuff. Got her little baby bonnet, got a brush, got Got some headbands, ponytail holders, pacifier clips, some extra pacifiers. It's just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Here is more so health things. Got some Q-tips because my girl's a little snotty, which also I highly recommend one of these. If I did not have, look, I'm all out of focus. If we did not have one of these, y'all, I don't know where I would be, because literally every day we have to suction Kaia's nose. Like, she a little snotty girl, okay? But the hospital actually gave us this on her discharge day. But we did have another one that came with the little first aid kit that we had. But you definitely want a little baby suction nose thing. I also have this one, y'all. I hate this one. This one doesn't even freaking work, that you stick up their nose and you suck it yourself. It don't work. And I be sucking real hard, pause. I be like, and nothing comes out. So get you one of these, not one of these. Okay, so yeah, got this. Got a bunch of thermometers, y'all. We got 3 thermometers, don't ask why. Bunch of thermometers, some A&D ointment, some stuff for her gums because my sis is starting to teeth. But all of that can be transported into this little baby caddy that we just keep in the living room on the couch. Real convenient, real clutch. Sorry, y'all, my camera cut off, which means it's actually time for me to wrap up this video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are my infant essentials, newborn essentials, things that I actually did use. Of course, you got the everyday things you need, like diapers, wipes, burp cloths, blankets, things like that. But I don't know, these are certain products that I feel not everybody has, not everybody uses. So I just wanted to let y'all know that your girl over here used them. They was helpful for me. But like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I would definitely love to know what products you guys use. If you guys have any recommendations, even if they're not for newborn and infants. Like I said, my girl's about to be 5 years old. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and it wasn't too long. I thought it was going to be a quick, easy 1, 2, 3, but clearly your girl had a lot to say about these products. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
It's unexpected, but it made you better. Girl, ain't no time to cry about what you could have done better. Nobody's perfect, but you never quit. I want you to own that shit.